Episode 8.
Welcome to episode 8 of the HAWKENING. We're Hawking and we're here in Whistler on our first ever writing retreat. So we wanted to do a HAWKENING about that and why we're doing this and why we feel
what it's like to
Yeah.
write with four guys. And
and how this actually affects the process. We should talk about why we wanted to do one in the first place.
Well, we do have a member on the island, so...
True.
And like we've said in previous podcasts, how we write is usually online. We record our own things and send them and share them, and criticism comes and goes and stuff. But being all together for days where you can't leave, that's the best.
That's what we were saying yesterday. You can't go home.
Yeah.
And you don't have to go home. You can't go anywhere. Like
Yeah.
I don't think I've been outside.
It's funny because we still work individually but together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So
it's a really nice workflow for your lead stuff. Like that's the main thing, right?
It's really nice to have everyone in the same room, so when you're working in your workstation and you can bounce stuff out, you can send it to people, just show it straight away.
And we're all on Apple, so it's just airdrop.
Yeah.
Like, oh, new lead idea.
Yeah.
Boop.
Straight into the session.
Yeah, straight into Pro Tools. It's so good. What about the rest of you guys?
So I know a lot of my writing comes from me starting with some small idea or like starting with someone else's small idea. And like a lot of the times, and I've done this a few times, like I hung out in Chart's bedroom like a little bit, just kind of with an acoustic guitar. Just seeing like what ideas I could come up with.
Okay, to start with, let's tell them what we brought up, just so they get an
Oh,
idea
true.
of
Okay,
what we
that would
can
be a
write
good
with
idea to
and
kinda
stuff
like-
I don't know what you mean, so you can
Oh, I
do
mean,
that.
like,
so
we brought up electric guitars, we brought
Yeah.
up an interface,
Oh,
we
what
brought
we
laptops.
physically brought up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the
I'll
room.
quickly go over that, and then I'll go to my writing stuff.
Yeah.
So we brought 2 electric guitars, an electric bass, a acoustic guitar, so we can all have something to write on. Nothing for drums though, but that's just all programmed for now.
Very drummer.
We have a audio interface, 2 studio monitors, 2 laptops, 2 Axe effects for the amp modeling, and a little tiny bass amp that I put together
I thought
with
you were
my
going to say, and a
iPhone.
little tiny water bottle.
Oh no! I usually have my bass amp right here, and
Oh,
I'll
yeah,
be sitting
what's
on that chair, just kind of like jamming out.
Yeah.
Shout out to Positive Grid for making
Yeah,
it.
no, it was really
Yo,
cool.
Bias
Yeah, bias.
is good to us.
I had a little tiny studio monitor here, and it was with an amp model on my phone, which was really cool, and it actually kind of like it was perfect hotel. Jam rig.
that was super dope.
And it fits in a tiny backpack.
Mad shouts to Axe Effects and Bias.
Oh, yeah.
and just
Yeah,
the
no,
future.
Don't have to bring like a Fender Twin with us or something.
I'm not looking a Mesa up to.
But yeah, so that's all the gear we had. I don't think I forgot anything.
No, that's pretty
Just
good.
we brought like a microphone, but we never used that.
But that's how we write, is we don't just jam things out and then that's the idea, let's go record a song. Like we have intricate parts, we need to memorize where things are exactly, so we have to record everything as it would be on the record.
Yeah, for drums, it's me and you sitting there with Superior Drummer, programming it and kind of going, what would a human do?
Yeah, so it doesn't sound shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I do a lot of the, although I didn't do much of the drum programming this time around, but at home I did that a lot.
Yeah.
But this time was me and the acoustic guitar, and like when there would be
I'm surprised
a
at how
idea.
productive you are alone with it.
I know.
Yeah, it's been
really good.
recently too. Like I
Yeah.
just at home I stuck my acoustic guitar in my living room, and it's just kind of there. I don't need to worry about setting anything up, and
Nice.
just like a recent thing. But yeah, I just kind of jammed out some lead ideas, and then I kind of pop out from my cocoon.
Hey guys, I got a thing.
Yeah, it's like, oh, here, let me play this for you. And then it's like, oh, it's cool. And then you record it and something, and I go back in.
Well, Saul was working on his leads for like 6 straight hours
Yeah.
yesterday, and he just takes off his headphones.
All right.
I've
got a thing.
Yeah.
We're ready, and then we all group up around the theater.
It's like
and listen.
3 episodes of Star Wars have happened.
Yes, I missed Sharknado.
Yeah,
Yeah, we went through Rogue One, Episode 7, Shrek 2, Year 1, and Sharknado 4.
Holy fuck.
The Fourth Awakens.
Yeah, The Fourth Awakens. Those are the movies we managed to get through.
But what Saul wrote during those movies is
amazing.
probably some of the dopest lead work we've had ever. And actually what we've been writing this weekend is probably the dopest stuff we've ever written.
Yeah.
And we're not tooting our own horn. Like, we really worked to get it that
Mhm.
way.
Oh yeah.
It didn't just happen.
Well, we kind of like for our expectations for this weekend, we kind of wanted to finish this one main
Yeah.
track that
Yeah.
we're working on. It's a secret.
Yeah.
But-
We came here with a track that many people would consider a full song, but we
Mhm.
made it 1,000 times
Yeah.
better
yeah.
Like
to our standards.
it had this structure, and if we went into the studio and recorded it as the way it was, it would be a good song,
hmm
but
we'd
it
be
wouldn't be
disappointed.
amazing.
Yeah.
And
Exactly.
so we just
We had such a good, presence with Diverge, and it was, the reception was amazing. So we don't want to let you guys down this time. Like,
Yeah.
we,
No,
we
we're not-
wanna
we're not
one-up
fucking around.
that, and that
Yeah.
is tough. So we want to make
my
sure.
goal is to beat Catalyst. Like Catalyst is still my favorite off the
Yeah,
record, and it's
same.
like
Yeah.
just trying so hard to get something
Yeah,
up to that level and more.
but
I
it just
think,
happened.
I think we did.
I think I think this one's really good.
Last night or yesterday in general, it was a really good
Yeah.
day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No,
Um,
it's super important for
How
us
are we
to
on
go
time?
through.
Checkout is in 12 minutes.
Okay, then we're good. We're good.
All right, we're no. It's so important for us to come up here and clear our minds and
Mhm.
like you can. I don't know about the rule. No phones, no internet, no. That's not possible these days.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, it's sort of what you expect from a writing retreat when you hear another band be like, "Yeah, we're gonna go up writing in a hotel or something." Then it's like,
That's
no,
yeah.
you're
Like,
not.
people I think the general expectation is that if a band does a writing retreat, it's
Yeah.
gonna be like a party kind of like I don't
Oh, yeah,
know.
yeah.
It can
Almost
kinda
like
go,
isolation.
yeah, like it
Mhm.
either goes like full woodshed,
Yeah.
or like people expect you to like have beers and stuff. And, like,
Exactly,
yeah.
We kind of thought like maybe we'd like go out to a bar or something.
Yeah. Let alone go to
Nah.
the pool.
Let alone go outside.
Yeah.
We didn't leave the
I've
room.
been on the balcony twice.
That's your fresh air
Yeah,
allowance.
my fresh air allowance because it's snowing on the first day we got here. So I
Yeah.
went out and like took some pictures of the snow, and then I came
Oh.
back inside. And,
I went to go work out for like 20 minutes in the morning. And yeah, the rest is just.
I was so
Yeah.
dead set on like joining you, and then I did not.
No, you're sick though. You're sick.
thought
so-
really hard about
Yeah.
that.
I had a thought. So usually when you think of studio for bands, you think of bands that go to California or something. They stay there for a month, and it's literally bedrooms and studio.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we record things at home.
Color in the Clouds did that.
Yeah, Color in the
In
Clouds did
Boston,
that.
they lived at their producer's house
Yeah.
for like a month and a half or something like that.
And to us, that's the dream.
Yeah.
But we record at home and we do drums at a studio. That's how we do. So this is sort of our little recording process where we
Yeah,
get to live
that's very
somewhere
true.
together.
Yeah, this
and
is
just
our
write.
living at our producer's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't have a producer. The
We're all our
producer's us.
producers.
Yeah.
And we don't have a house.
And we're technically recording, but things just happen, and then we can actually
Yeah.
record it at a studio.
Well, I loved having the mobile setup we had because it's
Yeah.
just like what you'll see in digital tour bus with like they'll have the lounge area at
Yeah.
the back of the bus
Yeah.
where they'll have like the KRK rockets.
Yeah.
Oh.
Always.
I follow this
No KRK rockets.
this
allowed.
one Instagram account called Stormtrooper Tour Bus.
Yes.
I think it's just
Oh.
at Tour Buses or something on
Yeah.
Instagram.
That's a
And they
good
just
account.
finished up a studio bus, and the back is like literally just like inset speakers in the walls and like the full dual monitor setup and just in the back of the bus. It's like, oh my god, that would be amazing to have.
That's so
Mhm.
good. How do you afford that? That's amazing.
I wonder what government-funded band will get that.
I
This
thought this was
song will
gonna
always
be.
No.
We left the salt at home.
Yeah, we're like, let's do a positive podcast about writing. Still got a rip on government grants,
Yeah.
boys.
It's gonna be like a reoccurring thing in every Hawkening.
Yeah.
I apologize, but I'm not sorry.
But yeah, so the mobile recording setup worked really, really well.
But that's how we work. We need to be able to record. We can't just write and
Yeah.
but that's voice notes and everything. We have to be able to come here, consolidate everything, and just make something up.
When we're all together, because every group of 2 and group of 3 of us has its own dynamic.
Yeah.
So the group of us 4 has one thing. Me and Shark can go do drums and we understand each other.
Yeah.
Me and you can go do general, like my rhythm guitar, like chunky
Yeah,
anything.
I
that's
usually,
gonna,
I
like,
usually
lock
do a
into
lot of
bass.
things with chords.
It's
With
chord
Yeah,
shapes,
that
and
too.
accents and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and then like you two will kind of work on leads a lot of the time
Yeah.
together, and like it's just there's just such a like it locks in.
Yeah,
It's
it
really
works really
You
nice.
just gotta find your place. Like I can't do any of this recording stuff, but I found someone who understands.
Yeah, true. Yeah, you
when
can
I'm
sit over
speaking
my
gibberish.
shoulder while I'm doing
Yeah.
programming drums on a fucking
Yeah.
magic pad or whatever they call
Chuck
it.
gets to play producer.
Yeah.
I didn't know what I wanted,
Yeah,
but that's what I wanted.
You got the sunglasses for it too, hey? You look like a buddy from Deathlock.
So you money.
That's cool, we got Pro Tools!
Yeah, like next time it would be cool to bring up maybe even like 2 speaker setups, so we could have like the main setup and then the secondary setup for Saul, because you just kind of did your headphones, which is cool, but like if you have speakers, it'd be even better.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
And
imagine
then
it's not ideal. Like,
and then
every once in a while getting
like
a bleed.
a trackball and a keyboard for me, because Jesus.
Yeah, not...
I miss my key commands. Like some of them worked, but just the fact that I exported the session with pressing the metronome off, and then on a laptop you can't turn it back on,
Oh
or
my
else we
God.
haven't figured out how.
It's so funny.
So there's like sessions
so many
that
little workflow
just
things.
don't have a metronome, and you can't get it back on.
We're gonna have a full podcast about trackball or not.
Trackball is great.
Trackball is great.
Once you get used to the 8-hour learning curve,
Yeah.
it's like just
No,
having the. But it's so good.
I'm garbage at trackball, but even I know
Yeah.
trackball's the way. We're gonna have a snark tuner and trackball.
Showdown.
Alien eye on your headstock, or
SG base.
alien ball under your hand at all times.
The Sithu eye.
The Sithu eye. That's good. Write that down. But anyways, this has been probably the dopest ever. We should do this again.
Yes.
After the Island Weekend, November 24, 25, 26.
Yeah.
That is with The Body Politic and Ninja Spy and Tama Hills. We're plugging that right now because that's going to be basically the dopest thing we've ever been a part of.
insane.
It'll
Yeah.
probably be some of the biggest shows, especially the one at Capitol.
Oh,
And
yeah,
Vic, like,
yeah, Capitol.
Probably
oh my
the
God.
biggest show we've played, like a venue show.
Absolutely. I'm very, very excited for
I'm
this.
just
venue.
more
Yeah.
excited about every show we play consecutively. It's
That's
awesome.
so true. It's
Yeah.
always getting bigger and
Yeah.
shit. It feels great.
Yeah.
So we'll have something new for you guys really soon because we're going into the studio very, very soon. Probably pretty much immediately after we get back from the weekend. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
that's going to be fun. Keep an eye out. We're probably going to be dropping a bunch of teasers
Yes.
in like probably in the Hawkening. So
Yeah.
like keep a lookout.
We
for
gotta give
future
you
episodes.
something.
Yeah, yeah. No, we'll give you guys some cool stuff.
Yeah.
Really good. So
That'd be some cool things.
yeah, thanks for tuning in. We got to go check out. So
Cool.
peace.
Peace.
Nice.